with another video, and today we're going to be using OBS Studio with Streamlabs. So
I'm here as well.
We're gonna make a new scene. Oh, yep, we're being joined by Diamond.
Yep.
So we're gonna make a new scene. It's completely blank, okay? So we're gonna add some stuff here to make it a video. So we're gonna start by opening up Chrome or whatever web browser you have and going to streamlabs.com. Now, as always, the links will be in the description below for you all to check out. Now, log in and choose if you're going to use Twitch or YouTube. For this one, we're going to go with YouTube because I already set up Twitch, but...
Can you use both? Wait, Alex, can you use both? That's a question. I have a question.
You can use Twitch, YouTube, Mixer. You can use those three as you want.
But can you use all three at once?
Yes. So we're going to quickly sign in with YouTube. There we go. See all of this. Quite a few people have subscribed recently.
Oh yeah, also subscribe.
Yeah, make sure to subscribe. So here, we're going to start. When you first sign in, you come to this dashboard. Now, Streamlabs OBS will go over another day. It's a completely different thing. But today, we're going to be going over primarily just the alert box and what this does. So, I'm not going to show this widget URL to you all because I don't want you to be able to use it to your liking. But yeah, we have many integrations with this. We can link Patreon, Discord, Razer, GameWisp, Extra Life. We can link all this stuff. I have linked the Patreon and Discord for Twitch, and we do intend to do a live stream eventually. It's been a bit of a while, so hopefully next weekend we'll get a live stream out.
And we might be doing a new game. Might be.
Possibly. So, yeah. So we're going to be going over the alert box. So when you first come into your dashboard, you have to decide, first off, if you're going to accept donations, I would connect a PayPal account so you can take in PayPal things. There's our Streamlabs thing that you can send money to. You can configure these how you want. Pretty much how you want. Emails, Deepbot, Stream Elements, all that stuff.
Pizza boxes.
What it's going to look like when you first start. Here, let me make it. This is how it's going to look. So you want to open this widgets box and click alert box. Now, all of this stuff here is stuff we're going to be messing with. So you can decide how you want this to work. So we're going to start in general settings and work our way across. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to copy this URL. You can click to show it to send it to other people if you would like, but for now, we're just going to copy it. We're going to go to Add in OBS Studio, click Browser, and you can name it whatever you want. I'm just going to name it Tester
Pizza boxes.
Alerts.
Name it Pizza boxes.
So you can go under the URL and paste in that link you just had and click OK. I usually like to sit mine in the middle, so it's right dead center so you all know when someone is posting or when someone subscribes. adds you, you know, follows you, whatever the heck you want it to do. So now we're pretty much done in what we're going to do in OBS for a minute. So let's minimize this. Let's go back to Chrome. So in Streamlabs, this is all just what's going to happen normally. Now, if you would like media sharing alerts to have to be approved, you can enable this. It's really not important. Alert moderation delay as well. It's really not too important. I usually leave them disabled. If you do, you have to change this timer. I don't do it, so I leave it at 0 seconds. The alert delay usually starts at 5 seconds. It can go up to 30 and all the way down to 0. For now, we're going to leave it at 5. The background color is automatically set to this green screen color, so you can chroma key it and get rid of it. Down here is your layout. So if you want the text to go over your picture, you can do that. You can have the picture and your text next to it, or you can have the picture and the text underneath it. This is what I usually go with. It's my favorite. So up here, you can choose what you would like it to include: donations, subscribers, sponsors, and super chats. I would just leave them all checked. If they aren't all, I would check them all. Alright. Media sharing, we aren't going to mess with today. Media sharing something different, but we aren't going to actually do that. I don't mess with media sharing because it gets very tricky very quickly. For one of those, I would just go, like, Google it. I'll find a link to put in the description for someone who goes over media sharing. For now, we're going to go to donations. Now you can check whether you want to enable the alerts or disable them. You can change the layout separately if you would like. I'm going to leave it with this, and we're going to leave it enabled. You can change the animations as it comes in and goes out for when it comes in. If you would like text-to-speech, which I actually do, you can enable it. If you don't want it to read at lower things, at lower donations, you can change this number here. For now, we're going to leave it at 0. You can change it to whatever language you currently have. Since I'm English, we're going to use this. Spam security, you can change to high, medium, low, or off. I usually leave it at low to keep it. Volume you can change. I usually leave it at about 70%. You can now minimize this, it's not important. If you don't want it to alert at lower donation values, just change this number here. If you would like it to go at all, which I do, just leave it at 0. You can change the words in between here all you want. Just don't mess with amount or name, because those don't come back. Text animation, you can make it do things if you would like. I just leave it at wiggle because it looks kind of cool, just kind of worming around. So this is the GIF that'll pop up when you start it. Well, when someone does it, that's what'll pop up here. That's your image. So let's change this. For donations, I usually go with their stock files. They're pretty good. Let's go with the Doge here. Sound, we're gonna leave as is for the moment. Sound volume you can change as necessary, and the alert duration as well. The text delay between this coming up and the text coming up is 0 seconds. I wouldn't really change that. It's not something I would really change. Now donation gifts. they can include a GIF if they would like. I usually leave that enabled. This will replace the alert image, which I'm pretty okay with if they would like to have their own. If you don't, you can just quickly uncheck enabled. Next, message settings. So this is if you want them to be able to add a message. If you don't, just disable this here. If you do, and you would like it to have a specific amount of money to show it, you can change that. I leave it at 0. I would like to hear what people want to tell me. At font, you can go through all this. For now, we're just going to stick with Open Sans. We aren't going to go anything crazy. The font size at default is 24 pixels. We're just going to leave it, because there's really nothing to do with that. The weight is about how thick. I never mess with this because things get out of hand when we get up to about 900 weight, so I leave it at 400. If you would like your text color to be different, come down here, chroma key it all you want. Your font settings again, and you can add a variation for different size donations. I haven't messed with this yet. I will eventually, but as of right now, I've just kind of left it. So now, click Save. If you would like to test it, click Test Donation, and come in here. As you can see,
this is a test donation for $1.
There, you can hear what it said, and everything. So, let's move on to the next one. Subscribers. I don't really mess with this too much. It's pretty much the same thing. There's really no difference. I usually go with the Spenda. And alright. Sound volume again, or duration.
No.
Font settings, and you can change the alerts. Save that. Test subscriber. See, that comes up saying that he just subscribed. Let's go to sponsors. Now, if you get sponsored, it's usually a pretty big deal. So you'd want to change this around quite a bit. I go Pikachu.
Hello?
Go with the award here. And the rest of it you can mess with again. Always after you save it, test it to make sure it actually saved your settings. On to Super Chats. Another big deal is you can add text to speech. I don't mess with it, except I turn down the sound to 70. There we go, they can donate through Super Chat. Images. Let's have a bouncing sheep. For sounds. Super Chat message settings if you would like to change those. And you can save this and test it.
This is a test Super Chat alert for $8.
There we go. You can launch this to have it show up here if you would like. So you can
This is a test donation for $1.
But since we already have it going through here, that's easy.
Can you turn off screen sharing so I can see?
If you would like to add anything else to OBS, I'm going to be doing a how to set up OBS tutorial near the end of the week. For now, we're just going to be going with Streamlabs and how to use that. At the end of the week, you should get a video about how to set up OBS, which is Open Broadcasting Software. So that's going to end today's episode. That's pretty much all we have to cover today. We covered the alert box in Streamlabs.com for YouTube today. So, I hope you all enjoyed. I really do. If you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to our channel. Next time we have a live stream, you can also join our Discord to check it out.
Yep.
So, thank you all for watching, and we will see you all tomorrow. Bye!
Bye. Or eventually.
We'll be right back.